more familiarity with the case and the data management system, you'd be able to really navigate it very easily as you go. So I really do thank our participants. That was really great. Thank you, Floyd and Jim. Y'all are awesome. But yeah, so to circle back, I think like the things at the end of the case, when you get into your quality indicators, the surgeon could potentially come up at the very end and say, what was up with the blood pressure the entire time? Were we above where we thought we were going to be? Or one of the other major features that I wanted to point out during the case is there's a function called the laser function on our data management system. So you press your finger in a long press like that, and it gives a line in the sand here, and you can scroll across through time frames, and you can see the data points at different time frames. So if during the case a clinical scenario comes up, the NIRS are dipping down, the pressure is dipping down, you can really pinpoint exactly when something changed and try to remedy and go back. So I think that's a really powerful feature, especially for the Connect users out there where you just get a single box with the data, but it's not manipulatable, right? You just kind of get in there and you get what you get. Everything is highly customizable. You can move through the different parameters and really capture everything you need to capture. But Nina, thank you. Great job as well for the Califia people. So I think that concludes our charting challenge. You can see that kind of the power behind a data management system is really high, especially when you get familiar with it. But just a 5-minute demonstration, you can really have a lot of tools at your disposal. But I really invite people to come up if they want to come look at it. Otherwise, we'll move this over to the floor, and you guys can really get a hands-on session there. But if you guys don't have any questions, or feel free if you do, happy to take them. But Floyd. So at the very end of the case, there's a report that can be created that is customizable also. So all the things you want to capture would be in essentially a paper chart form like you were doing, but more legible, obviously, and a lot more comprehensive. You can take every 15 seconds if you want a snapshot of where stuff is, and you can transfer that stuff to Epic or any other management system. What's that? I couldn't hear it.
Is the interface with the anesthesia monitor Bluetooth or hardwire?
It's all hardwired, yeah.
All hardwire?
Yeah. So that's a good point. There are a multitude of devices around the operating room that we all love and use from different vendors. It'll plug into our system and capture that data. Yeah. But it comes in really helpful, like I said, with the NIRS monitor, the pressures coming across, and you can use that laser function, as I said, to kind of judge where you're at in a case. Okay, cool. Well, thank you everyone for participating and coming to see us. We really appreciate it. I hope you're a LiveInnova customer in the future if you're not already. But please feel free to stop by the booth if you have any questions, and we'll help you answer them, okay? Yep. One question. Yes. The question was, does it interface with the Quest? And yes, the answer is yes. So there's a lot of, we have a full-blown testing facility where we bring in different devices and we make sure that their compatibility is up to par with our system. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.